back with another episode of Radar Live, recording all the way out here from Miami. I hope you ugly fuckers can hear me. The first thing I'm going to talk about on the map is going to be the whole mandate with Joe Biden lifting the mandate for wearing masks if you've been vaccinated. So on May 13th, it was announced that if you have your 2 vaccines, your Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna, whatever, that you can now fully go outside unmasked. Because supposedly you can't spread it, you don't have it, and you can't catch it. All the fucking abracadabra you can think of, but unless there's a cure-all, end-all, one pill that will allow you to not be fucking affected by anything, you just have a complete Superman immune system, yeah, you should probably still wear a mask. It's insane that, okay, because you got these 2 shots, that now you're not gonna wear a mask and you're not gonna at all. You're just out here wild styling it. Alright, so the next story that we got up on the map, we are taking it all the way over to the Gaza Strip, Palestine, Jerusalem, that whole shebang going on over there. So, Palestinians were protesting because of a Supreme Court's decision to evict these families in this area that was under Palestine control when they had rights to be on that land. So they had started this protest. During that protest, the police said that the Palestinians threw rocks at them, and that incited them to tear gas them and pepper spray them and
using to fire rockets. Hamas is still launching rockets at Israeli cities, but fewer than before.
And a riot that happened on the Gaza Strip, etc., etc., etc. I don't want this to be offensive, but how dare 2 thieves fight over a stolen painting? Moving right along. Next story that we got up on the map, we are going to take it all the way to the big state, Texas. So, 2 things going on down in Texas if you haven't heard. Number 1, Texas is pushing to further suppress voter registration rights. It's called Senate Bill 7. So what they're doing is they're suppressing voter registration by changing the hours that you can vote, amending early voters registration and early voting. So that's going to be tweaked a lot. If you're a college kid, you have no idea. If you're a college kid, you know how hard it is to get out of a class or something to vote. Teachers who don't give 2 shits and all of that shit. Jobs who don't give 2. All of that. Babies, you need a babysitter. It's gonna affect everybody. And for all the people that are hollering about the fact that, oh, y'all are just bitching because it's gonna affect black people and minorities and woo up the bam, it's gonna affect everybody. Who the fuck do you think works at these normal fucking jobs that all these ritzy fucking people decide to go to and shop at? All you high tax bracket living motherfuckers that just because the Walmart that you go to, bitch, is in your area code does not mean the people who work in there live in your area code, Susan. Are you bitches gonna get up and go work at Walmart? I don't think so. So the insane idea that you would suppress voting rights for those very people, regardless of what their skin color is fucking stupid. Next thing going on in Texas. Texas is passing a bill called the Star-Spangled Banner Protection Act. If you are a team that plays under the Texas government, so you can be a college team, a high school team, if your team gets tax government funding from the state of Texas, NFL, NBA, whatever it is, anything that's school related and anything that is pro or organizations that still get Texas funded money, if you do not play the Star-Spangled Banner, the national anthem, place your hand over your chest, look up at the flag, your team does not get funding. You'll have to be a motherfucking non-for-profit bitch because you do not get Texas funding. If your team chooses not to play the Star-Spangled Banner, you do not get funding. They said it was because of the kneeling and wanting to find some type of solidarity amongst Americans. Let me tell you something. It is mind-fucking-boggling that this is how y'all look at shit, right? I'm gonna cut my leg to the bone. I'm gonna cut my shit off like 127 hours. And then I'm gonna put band-aids on top of it. Pretty ones. Fancy ones that sparkle and shine and glint in the light, and let the soil underneath it pus and erode and turn to shit until after I've encased my whole fucking leg in a golden cast, I still have to chop that bitch off because it's rotted underneath. We're in a country where we can't get fucking equal rights to vote, to live, to be free. We still have issues with racism in a country that would want us to turn around and sing the Star-Spangled Banner. Anywho, Texas, y'all out here wilding. Next up on the map. Now, I wasn't going to talk about this next case because I'm a fan of this person, but you know me, I try not to be biased. Bill Gates has been in the media a little bit here lately. There's the whole fiasco with him divorcing Melinda. I'm not really shocked. They've been together for a long time, and being that fucking intelligent, like, they probably have worked that divorce out years ago. If you are familiar, like if you're a college kid, or if you are just out of college, if you're a parent who has college kids, then you're familiar with the Gateses through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for scholarships. They give a lot of fucking money to people for scholarships.
On the flip side of the coin, Mr. Gates, my nigga. So Bill was also in the media. Supposedly, the whole stepping down fiasco was due to him having some salacious relationship with some chick at the company. And this is my thing. It was consensual. For all we know, with that type of money, they could have had some woo off the damn Bill and Melinda where it's like, bitch, listen. You don't listen. However, after some dirty digging, supposedly a big part of the whole fiasco was that Bill Gates has some ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Bill Gates met Jeffrey Epstein a few times in 2011. Melinda had went on a report saying that she was a little uncomfortable with the whole exchange and having ties to Jeffrey Epstein. In 2009, Bill Gates said that he met Epstein, but they didn't have a relationship or they weren't friends or anything. But this is the DaGaga, right? So there's people in the Gates camp who've put it out there that what actually happened was Bill Gates thought that in befriending Jeffrey Epstein, because of the connections and people that he knew, that it would be advantageous for him in his hopes of winning a Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. And when the shit came out, when I read it, I said, oh, bitch, that's true. Supposedly Bill wanted to garner a Nobel Peace Prize and using those connections because he did have a lot of ties. Epstein had a lot of fucking ties. So he wanted to utilize those connections. Vanity. That's my Al Pacino voice. Gets you every time. We're going to take it all the way. And listen, I wasn't always a huge fan of this person just because, and I understand that because of the TV, you do a little bit more, but they just used to rub me sometimes the wrong way. Like, bitch, I could have been in your courtroom. I'd have let you have it. Judge Joe Brown made the media news social outlet wave like last week because he felt the need to go apeshit about how he felt on Lizzo and Cardi B and twerking sensation and all of those things. And I can't say that I disagree with everything he was saying, but the manner in which he was saying it was a little lemony.
But when I see Lizzo the lizard hippo with her bare fat flabby ass trying to twerk in public looking like a damn harlot in front of children, see, that's not right. When I look at Cardi B, who is a street walking hoe who brags about how she used to drug her tricks so she could rob them.
Yeah, she did say that.
See, that kind of thing put up as an exemplar of heterosexuality and normalcy. That is not normal. Something's wrong.
A man had come out, even as a joke, bitch, and said he drug bitches and rob them. The fuck? I'm all for loving your body, but bitch, I don't want to see you twerking all the time. You can have a body like, oh God, hourglass figure. I still don't want to see you twerking ass all day long. It's a lot of ass. It's a lot of ass. Just around, I feel you, but kick rocks to bald head ass. Mind you, he looked a little zooted when that little video was dropped. I'm not even tapping ground runnings. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it, but the artist Mulatto. Yes, I'm still calling her Mulatto because why? When you put yourself out here on the map, you want everybody to call you Mulatto. You kept telling everybody your name was Mulatto.
It originally
you understood where it come from.
was
you get it. You know what it
derogatory
means.
term.
And
It's
two
not
posts
even
later,
something
bitch.
that people
Here you
would
are.
want to
Now you
call
Lotto.
themselves.
They calling it Lotto like because you hit the lotto. Girl, you done changed your whole shadig up. It was Mulatto because you want to be a bad light-skinned bitch. And now it's Lotto because you hit the lotto when you won you. So you just, girl, that's not clever. It's lame as fuck. It's lame as fuck. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you, ma'am? Who the fuck are you? Next story that we got up on the map, DaBaby. So DaBaby, I told y'all I'm down here in Miami. DaBaby was down here in Miami doing a little shadig. Something happened with the woo-wop and then the bam-bam and shots was fired. And DaBaby was questioned. He was let go, but a new rapper that signed to his label called Wisdom was charged. They got him on video shooting somebody in the back. They said he shot somebody in the leg. He said it was self-defense. I wasn't there. I don't know. But what I do know is I am all for that's the lifestyle. But y'all niggas just be doing too fucking much. So the last story that we got up on the map, we are going to take it all the way over to my girl, Big Mo, a.k.a. Nikki Parker, b.k.a. Monique. So Monique has been in the media. Monique stay relevant, baby. You might not like why she relevant, but she be relevant. So you remember she was in the media for the whole Netflix fiasco and they wanted to get her cut, which I totally feel. Monique is now in the media because she went on her live and posted a video in response to the whole bonnet craze.
But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas. Not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall.
Lately there have been a lot of motherfuckers outside in bonnets. You see it everywhere. How you feel about it, it's a little mammy. And on top of that, this is where my gripe lies. And I want the world to know this, okay? I'm so tired of seeing you bitches in leggings to you. Y'all will put on leggings and a sports shirt, bitch, and go get your nails done, and go get your hair done, and go grocery shop. You do everything in athletic wear, but be fucking athletic. It is the most mind-boggling shit I've ever seen in my life. You go into the store, you throw on leggings. You go into the club, you throw on leggings. You going outside, you throw on leggings. You think, it's so comfortable, it's so just, you just throw them on. Bitch, them leggings stink. It grinds my gears. It grinds my fucking gears. You witnessed a new Radar Live coming at you straight from Miami, out here in the Yemi, getting blacked in the motherfucker. You see I got the new red. Out here in the Yemi, I'll see you whole soon. Radar Live, are you on the map?